Next up is Allison. I'm not sure what she's going to talk about, but I hope there's no Germans. Quiet. Nice. Allison is a recovering and award-winning designer who uses her creative skills at Planeteer.net as an account manager. Her multidisciplinary background also includes publishing, podcasting, glass blowing, and competitive figure skating. Wow. I don't know if that ever went in one sentence before. Here is Allison.
Thank you for the woo. I appreciate that. Because indeed, we are talking figure skating this evening. With the exception of my skating friends planted in the back, I'm assuming most of you only watch skating every 4 years during the Olympics. And I know it probably seems weird to all of you. There's music, there's complicated scoring, and very questionable costuming at times. I get that. All sports, though, teach very valuable life lessons about teamwork, sportsmanship, yada, yada, yada. I've played a lot of sports in my day, a ton. But in my opinion, nothing teaches life lessons like skating. It's very special because it has the normal ones, right? Sportsmanship, grace under pressure, but there are some very unique ones. I hope you'll take a second look at figure skating. Number one, everyone starts here. You build a solid foundation, whether you're a chef learning to cook, whether you're an artist learning to paint, a musician learning your scales. Everybody's got to start somewhere. Whatever it is you do in your life, start with a very solid foundation. Make sure your technique is very good and solid. You got to set goals, right? And, we have lofty goals up here, but we have to start incrementally. This was me taking a test a couple years ago. That's my judging scoring form. So whatever you do, make sure you set those incremental milestones for yourself so you can feel accomplished about reaching those goals. And, I don't know which guy has it worse here, in case the girl messes up. It's tough to say. Practice makes perfect, there's no doubt. Maybe you're a singer and you have to perform in front of crowds. Maybe you're giving a Pecha Kucha presentation. Make sure you have practiced and prepared yourself, especially if you're a doctor doing anesthesia, perhaps. Make sure that whatever it is you do once you've practiced, that you become an opportunist. You only have a few minutes in life to make a good impression, whether you're on a first date, anyone, or you are on a job interview. Those are some serious judges back there who are judging you. Make sure that you take advantage of that opportunity and really impress them when you've got that chance. Know that failure is valuable. We're all going to fall in life, all of us, every single one of us. I fall all the time. Despite knowing our technique and practicing, sometimes we fail. We make mistakes at work. We make mistakes in relationships. But skaters in particular learn how to get up very fast. If you don't, you get run over. It happens. So when you fall, get back up and just move on. Patrick Chan last fall skated one of the most amazing programs ever done. And when he went back, his coach said, "What did you do?" And he said, "I shut my brain off." In the world of Fitbits and analytics where we have all this information, sometimes it's good to just follow your instincts. My old coach who moved to Florida used to tell me to skate stupid. She said, "You overthink everything." Center yourself. Skaters literally have to rotate on an axis and be centered when they're spinning or jumping. I spend my whole day at my job focusing on other people's problems. I focus on my kids' problems at work. But on the ice, I get to focus on me. To me, it's therapy. Some people need church. Some people need drugs. To me, skating is therapy, religion, heroin, and fitness all rolled into a tidy package. You need to learn to adapt. Sometimes we don't get the perfect ice conditions. The Zamboni breaks down. You have the dreaded wardrobe malfunction. It happens. You just got to give yourself the chance to adapt to the conditions you're given and move on. The crowd really, some people are douchebags, but most people really are on your side. Really. Most people want a good show. They want you to do well. So remember that and take comfort in that. The crowd really is cheering you on. Hopefully you're all cheering me on. But even having said that, it's still a lot of pressure to be the only person out there in a teeny tiny piece of spandex and have to perform in front of thousands and thousands of people. So despite that success, the want of success, it's still scary. But you've practiced. You know your technique, right? So you can channel that positivity into handling that pressure really, really well. And did you watch the French Open last weekend? So much grunting, right? Skaters not allowed to do that, ever. You got to make it look super easy. When people tell me at my job, like, Allison, you made it look so easy, I go, oh, thank God, they have no idea. There is no grunting allowed. There's no sport that really demands so much stamina, power, accuracy, and speed, all while making it look completely flawless. It's very unique in that way. You got to be gracious about losing. Losing sucks, we know that. But guess what? The guy in the middle who's smiling like crazy, he worked just as hard as you did. So you need to remember that, you know, don't begrudge their success. Be polite about it and move on. And, you know, when I watch myself on video, that's what I see. My coaches in the back, I'm not a very graceful skater. They will agree with me, it's all relative, but I have people tell me all the time, you're so graceful, I love watching you, you're smooth, but when I watch the video, this is what I see, okay? So remember that how you see yourself is not how others see you, so if they compliment you, move on. Who here goes to Starbucks in their pajamas on a Saturday or Sunday morning? Anyone? Anyone? Stop doing it. Okay? Because you got to present yourself thoughtfully. This girl is not skating to gentle music. She's skating to something bold and powerful. Clothes do make the man. When people see you, when you're going on that first date, make a good first impression. People your entire life are giving you feedback. From the time you are born to the time you're going shopping and your friend says your ass looks big in that dress. Remember that you have to filter that feedback. You know, figure out what works for you and what doesn't, because not everything's going to be correct. You know, just learn that you don't need to take in all of it. You gotta have your own style. Some people are t-shirts and shorts kind of people. Some people like hats, whatever it is. But whatever it is, own it and be it. Judges can tell when you're a phony and you're trying to skate like someone else. People in life can tell the same thing. Don't try to be someone else, just be you and really own that. I think all of you heterosexual males, when you were in your teens, really missed out because you didn't think this through. When you were young and playing football and basketball because you thought skating was for sissies, you didn't realize you could be hanging out with these girls, okay? Skaters are ambitious, motivated, passionate, tough, confident, muscular, have an entire closet of Vegas showgirl type outfits, and are flexible with lots of stamina. If you're not convinced, ask my boyfriend. So lastly, the final lesson here is that I hope this has made you appreciate skating and skaters more. And when you do something and the crowd rewards you for it, soak it in. We all need applause sometimes. Thank you very much. I appreciate
it. There's a line forming over back there, I think. So, just an FYI and a couple of points of clarification for any future presenters. There is also no grunting allowed in Pecha Kucha.